Trojan Sports Now.
Hello and welcome to Trojan Sports Now. I'm Ryan Renfro. Today we are joined by senior soccer player Chelsey Williams. Chelsey, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
Starting off in high school, just talk about first off, starting off, how did you get started with soccer?
Well, when I was 4 years old, I just was really energetic and I loved running around. And so my parents, I said I wanted to play soccer. I think I saw it on TV. And so they signed me up. And before I knew it, I was out there running around and dribbling and scoring. So I think it was a passion since I first started.
How old were you when you started?
I was 4 years old, and so I've been playing 19 years.
Wow.
So, yeah.
It's as long as I've been alive.
Yeah.
Well, you've definitely made a career out of it. In high school, you had a ton of success. You played tennis and track, correct? Mm-hmm. In high school, big athlete. You were the leading scorer in all 4 seasons. And I have here, you received the preseason Best Offensive Player Award all 4 seasons in high school for soccer. So at what point did you realize, hey, I could play college ball?
I think just playing all the years and playing club soccer had prepared me, and my coaches told me and were pushing me that telling me I was good enough to play and compete at the level. So I think it prepared me a lot, and so I figured I could play. Mm-hmm. And I came to a junior day here one day and really loved the campus, loved the teammates, and all Troy had to offer. So that's what sparked my college career.
The rest is history. So,
yeah.
So the campus you fell in love with Troy's campus.
Mm-hmm. And it was really close to home, so that's what was another factor. So my parents could come watch and come to a lot of the home games like they have the past 4 years. So.
What other schools were you looking at?
I looked at West Florida. That was close. FAU, a lot of Florida schools, USF. So took a couple visits, and I figured this was my home school. So.
Well, we're lucky to have you all 4 seasons. Starting off at your time here at Troy, as a freshman, you played as a true freshman, which is always a pretty impressive thing, and led the team in scoring. So what was it like to come here and have the impact that you had?
It was really thrilling and exciting. I just wanted to do anything that would help the team out, and it happened to be really successful. But every day we were pushed to exceed and try to, every day in practice we were pushing our limits and trying to do the best we can. So I think that helped push me too and be more determined for my teammates and stuff. So
in what ways have you kind of led this team all 4 seasons, and being pushed by your coaches and each other? How have you led the team, your teammates on and off the field?
I think just being there for them any way I can. This year, as seniors, a lot of us, it was a good senior class. Jasmine, Payton, and Kirsten as captains. They, all of us were all just supportive for the team and just there for anything they needed off the field. And then on the field, just always encouraging, working hard, competing every day to compete for the conference championship. And Jason and Steph have always trying to perform at our best and pushing us. They've been the best at trying to achieve the most we can here. So
sounds like you've had a pretty good time here at Troy. So what about this year's team, your senior class, are you going to miss the most? I know you guys have a lot of camaraderie.
Yeah, we were really close this year. I think just being a family and the team's like sisters, and that's what I'm really gonna miss. Because growing up, you don't always have that, some girls don't get along, but I feel like this team was so close, and to be able to have the opportunity to play, compete at a level and play the game you love with a group of girls that are family is something that people would love to have. So just being that, having that, and the coaches and everything was something I'll really miss.
It's a home away from home.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I got to talk about it. I know it might be tough to talk about, but this past Friday, you guys lost in the Sunbelt Conference semifinals. Mm-hmm. Kind of walk us through it. I know you told me that you went up to the line, you had your shot, you made your shootout, you made your extra point. It was the final score was 4-2. You guys went to a shootout and you stepped to the line to take your shot. So kind of walk us through what went through your mind. Were you nervous?
I was really nervous. I hate PKs. When it comes down to that, after playing 110 minutes, someone has to win and go home. So, but when you go to PKs, you never know what can happen. And their shot, one girl almost hit the crossbar, so it could have easily gone the other way. And but yeah, I was nervous, but I just shot mine to the corner, and I just remember all 11 of us huddled up together, just saying, win or lose, we got this, we're family. And that's what you can do, is just be most positive in those situations. And so that's what we did. And then the coach is just saying, y'all got this, just place to the corner. It was on turf, so, and it's kind of wet that night. But yeah, a lot of emotions. It was definitely really nerve-wracking going up to the line, semifinals on the line, and being ranked number 2, you were expected to go on to the final. So that had a little bit pressure, but we got through it. And
what like I said, you're a senior and you've been a huge leader. You've had such an impact these 4 seasons. How are you? After that loss, what did you say to the younger teammates on the team, like Amber Harless, Brittany Yoder, all those younger players? Like, was there anything that you pointed out to them? Any advice that you gave them as they progress here at Troy?
I think just playing with them. They were able to see from us being leaders what they can take into next year and prepare them best in any way possible, because the time here is so short and it flies by. So I think just having that and taking chances of your opportunities is kind of like what we left with them. But after the game, it was kind of emotional, so we really didn't get to say anything. But
which is to be expected.
Yeah, I think just our actions this season, through all the seniors and the upperclassmen, even juniors, has helped the freshmen and sophomores for the next years. Because it's important to take advantage because the season flies by, and so just every day is important to work and get better. So I think they've learned. And
gotcha. Let's jump off the soccer field now. Let's jump into the classroom. You're a physical therapy major here at Troy. What about physical therapy attracted you to that field?
Sports. Of course. I just have loved working with others and helping other people. So I feel like doing that with throwing in sports too, and making it sports related and helping people will something I've had a passion for growing up. And so,
was there ever a point in a game where someone went down with an injury and you're like, oh, I got it, I can, let me
not really.
look at it. Gotcha.
I don't think I'm quite prepared for that yet.
Not yet,
Yeah.
but you will. Let me see. So what would be your ideal, I guess the physical therapist would be your ideal job after college?
Yeah.
Or is there anything else that you would be willing to try, or?
Maybe sports psychology or something, or sports nutrition. I've always really been interested in that. So
anything in sports.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't think I could not, but.
Yeah, I actually, I used to want to be a physical physical therapist also, but then I was introduced to journalism. So anyway, enough about me. Let's jump into some fun questions. What was the last book that you read, if you can remember?
Last book? Haven't read in a while, honestly. It may have been a Nicholas Sparks book.
Typical girl
yeah,
answer.
I know.
I don't know. Nicholas Sparks is a phenomenal writer. I will admit that. I tend to like his movies. But your favorite movie, is it a Nicholas Sparks?
No, it'd have to be Remember the Titans. Football movie.
Sports, once
Love
again,
that.
the sports. What about your favorite food? Is there a certain food that you eat before a game or anything like that?
Well, usually we have pasta and good meals before games. But I love, when we're at our home games, I usually eat peanut butter bagels. I love peanut butter, so I have this huge jar I always eat.
Peanut butter bagels?
Yeah, just peanut butter bagel.
That sounds delicious.
Eat. I know.
What about your free time? What do you do in your free time? If you have any.
I'd say now I just hanging out with friends, going to movies. When I'm home, I go to the beach a lot. So.
Gotcha. I know you're pretty busy though with, you just said before the interview, balancing schoolwork and athletics can be a challenge for some people.
Yeah.
So what has that been like for you, just all 4 seasons, trying to balance the two?
It's been really challenging, but we get study hall hours on away trips, and they always make it academics first. That's most important. So it's been challenging, but coach always prioritizes, get your study in, your study hall hours. So I've spent a lot of time off the field just studying and doing all those tests, fun stuff.
Fun stuff, indeed.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Chelsey, for joining us.
You're welcome.
Taking the time out of your day to come in and hang out with me. So, and thank you as well for tuning in. Be sure to stay up to date on all Trojan sports. And remember, go Trojans.